Let us see next example. In this example, line makes 45 degree and 60 degree angles with x-axis and y-axis, and we have to find angle made with z-axis. Means these are the direction angles of a line. Angles made by a line with positive coordinate axis, they are direction angles of a line. Now direction angles respectively, they are denoted by alpha, beta, gamma. So here alpha equal to 45 degree, beta equal to 60 degree, and we have to find value of unknown angle gamma. Cosines of direction angles, they are direction cosines. As we have to find one of the unknowns, we have to form equation. Now we cannot form equation in terms of direction angles, but we can form equation in terms of direction cosines, because sum of squares of direction cosines of a line, it is always equal to 1. Cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equal to 1. Put values of alpha and beta. Cos square 45 plus cos square 60 plus cos square gamma equal to 1. 45, 60, they are standard angles. Cos 45, 1 by root 2, square it. Cos 60, 1 by 2, square it, plus cos square gamma 1. 1 square 1, root 2 square 2. 1 square 1, 2 square 4, plus cos square gamma equal to 1. Cos square gamma equal to 1 by 2 can be written 2 by 4. 2 by 4 plus 1 by 4, 3 by 4. On RHS, sign changes. 1 minus 3 by 4. 1 by 4. Take square root. We get 2 roots, plus or minus. So cos gamma plus or minus 1 by 2. So we have got value of cos gamma, and we have to find angle gamma here. Cos gamma has two values, one positive, another negative. That positive value, it is in first quadrant. Now we know cos 60, 1 by 2. Negative value of cos, it is in second quadrant. And here 60 degree, it is in one option only, option B. So we need not find other angle. So here answer option B. Next example. Here coordinates of 4 points are given. Point A 2, 3, minus 1. B 3, 5, minus 3. Point C 1, 2, 3. And point D 3, 5, 7. Every point has 3 coordinates. So these are the points in space. And here we have to find angle between AB and CD. So we can use two methods here, either vector method or direction ratios. It is more convenient to use direction ratios method. So we have to find direction ratios for AB as well as CD. Difference between corresponding coordinates gives direction ratios. 3 minus 2, 1. 5 minus 3, 2. Minus 3 minus minus plus 1, minus 2. Then direction ratios of CD. 3 minus 1, 2. 5 minus 2, 3. 7 minus 3, 4. So direction ratios are known to us, and we have to find angle between AB and CD. So let us denote. For AB, direction ratios A1, B1, C1. For CD, direction ratios A2, B2, C2. If we find sum of products A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2, 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus minus 2 into 4, 2 plus 6, 8 minus 8, 0. Sum of product of direction ratios is equal to 0. It means that AB perpendicular to CD. And as AB perpendicular to CD, angle between them 90 degree or pi by 2 radians. So here answer is option C. We can solve same example by another method also. We can use vector method also. For that, we have to find vectors AB bar and CD bar. But these are the vectors in space. AB bar directed from point A towards point B. A initial point, B terminal point. It can be expressed as B bar minus A bar. Position vector of terminal point minus position vector of initial point. Similarly, CD bar, C initial point, D terminal point. So we get D bar minus C bar. So coordinates of 4 points are given. From coordinates of points, we can find position vectors. In position vector, coordinates of point, they become coefficient. These are the coordinates of point A. Usually, position vector of point denoted by small letter. So we get A bar equal to 2i plus 3j minus k. Similarly, we can find position vectors of remaining points also. After that, we can find AB bar and CD bar. And if we find their dot product, AB bar dot CD bar 0, then two vectors, they are perpendicular to each other. So we can use any method here. It is more convenient to use direction ratios method. Next example. Direction ratios of two lines are given. 5 minus 12, 13, minus 3, 4, 5. We have to find angle between two lines. Suppose these are values of A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2. Angle between them is given by cos theta equal to A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 divided by under root A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square under root A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. Put the corresponding values. 5 into minus 3 plus minus 12 into 4 plus 13 into 5 divided by under root 5 square plus minus 12 square plus 13 square under root minus 3 square plus 4 square plus 5 square. Simplify. Minus 15 minus 48. 13 5s are 65 divided by under root 5 square 25 minus 12 square 144. 13 square 169. Under root 9 plus 16 plus 25. Numerator minus 48 minus 15, it is minus 63. 65 minus 63, 2, divided by 144 plus 25, 169. 169 plus 169. As 169 perfect square, we get 13 root 2. Here 25 plus 25, 50. Root 50, 5 root 2. Root 2 into root 2, 2. That gets cancelled. 13 5s are 65. 1 by 65. This is value of cos theta, and this is not standard value. So we have to write answer in terms of cos inverse. So theta is cos inverse 1 by 65. Answer is option A. Next example. Direction cosines of two lines, they are proportional to 2 3 minus 6 and 3 minus 4 5. Then acute angle between them. Now direction cosines, they are proportional to direction ratios. Means here given numbers, they are nothing but direction ratios. A1 2, B1 3, C1 minus 6, A2 3, B2 minus 4, C2 5.